know how to turn this on. Can you guys hear me? Ooh, okay. Could everyone please take a seat?
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. John Raymond, President and CEO of the Medical College of Wisconsin, and I'd like to welcome you to today's commencement ceremony. Obviously, today's ceremony is unlike any other in the 128-year history of the Medical College of Wisconsin, as we've had to continue to adjust the way we celebrate momentous occasions such as graduation. Today, we celebrate in person with many of our graduates and virtually with many other individuals, including some graduates, their families and friends, faculty and staff, and our honorary degree recipients. Our celebration today reflects the continued threat of the COVID-19 pandemic, which has forced us to live, learn, and work differently, but for which we have hope because of the power of science, medicine, and public health. To our graduating students, I thank you for your flexibility, maturity, and resilience. We're proud of your response to this unprecedented challenge and to the disruption of your studies over the last 14 months. Thank you for your leadership, empathy, and trust in science. Thank you for being champions of rationality and for being extremely caring and supportive of your colleagues and your patients throughout the pandemic and especially during your education. Thanks also to those who've supported you, our graduates, during this time of social distancing by staying connected with you with love, grace, and equanimity. To the parents, significant others, spouses, children, friends, and loved ones joining us today, we're deeply grateful to you. To our graduates, the COVID-19 pandemic has prepared you very well to meet the challenges of healthcare, science, and leadership. Today is the day that you achieve a milestone and take the next step in your lives and careers of service. Now you join the ranks of healers and scientists as our colleagues and our inspiration. In addition to paying tribute to our graduating students today, we're privileged to recognize 8 individuals who will receive an honorary doctoral degree, one of the highest honors that an educational institution can bestow. And you'll hear from these special individuals throughout our ceremony today. I now would like to introduce Jay Williams, Chair of the Medical College of Wisconsin Board of Trustees, to offer his congratulations to our graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Raymond. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, permit me to extend our sincere congratulations to each and every graduate. We take great pleasure and great pride in your singular accomplishment. As you commence on your new beginnings, we salute you and wish you well. We are confident you are all well prepared to meaningfully engage in the service of others, and so we wish you every success in this next phase of your life's journey. Congratulations and our very best wishes to you. Thank you, Mr. Williams. Good afternoon. How you feeling today? All right, let's hear a little noise. Let's hear a little noise. This is a celebration. So just really so proud of you and President Raymond, members of the board, faculty leaders, family members, loved ones, and most importantly, our graduates. Today's commencement ceremony is being held at an unprecedented times in our lives. And I just couldn't be more joyous to be with you here in person this afternoon. I want to go off script a little bit. I tend to do that a little bit. I promise to those of you who are keeping score at home, I won't take too much time off the script, but I want you to know that I'm just so grateful to all of the students who provided input as we tried to put together these commencement ceremonies for this year. I know it wasn't necessarily everything everybody wanted, but your input, your support, your thoughts helped us get to a very good place to be celebrating in person and also virtually with many of our colleagues. As President Raymond said, the coronavirus pandemic has changed every facet of our society and our world, and it has required us here at MCW to adjust our approach to everything we do, including our education and graduation of what I would call one of the nation's most important and precious assets, you. Tomorrow's healthcare providers, and our scientists. To our graduating students, I greatly appreciate your support, flexibility, resilience, as we were forced to alter your educational and research experiences in the name of health and safety. No one could have predicted the turn of events over the past 14 or so months, and I'm deeply grateful for the manner in which you've approached this unprecedented disruption in your graduation year. I know it hasn't been easy. I know it's required lots of sacrifice, and I am deeply and personally grateful for all that each and every one of you has done. As an alumnus of the Medical College of Wisconsin and someone who has spent my entire faculty career here at MCW, I have never been prouder of the people of MCW and most particularly our learners. We are so very proud of your response to the difficulties in learning brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic. You've faced enormous challenges. You've responded with courage, resolve, and professionalism. These are the qualities that exemplify the very best in those who seek to be healers and to discover new knowledge to change lives. And never have these qualities been more needed in our world than today. So thank you. I also wish to recognize those who have stood by your sides as you've navigated not only these difficult times, but also the many other times in which you have needed support and encouragement as you've reached this enormous milestone. Those family members and loved ones who are virtually watching as you receive your degrees have been an invaluable part of this journey. And I know you will thank them in a special way today as you celebrate. I want to thank all of you who are joining us today as loved ones, family members, others that have stood by the sides of our graduates. I wish you were here in person so I could shake your hands and really congratulate you face to face, but I know you're celebrating with us virtually, so thank you for that. Graduates, your journey and upward path at MCW have prepared you well to meet the challenges of your careers. And as I've video chatted with many of you over the last several months, I know that this global pandemic has enabled your preparation and maturation for the future in ways not possible under normal circumstances. I am just so deeply grateful and proud of all that you've done, and I can't wait to see all that you will accomplish in the future. At this time, it is my great pleasure to introduce my dear friend and colleague, Lily Marks, who is our first honorary degree recipient and today's keynote speaker. Lily and I spent several years working together as members of the board of the directors of the Association of American Medical Colleges, the AAMC, where she was a valued mentor and thought partner. She served on the AAMC board from 2015 to 2020, including a one-year term as board chair prior to my taking the helm of that board in 2019. During her insightful plenary address at the AAMC annual meeting in 2019, Lily asked the more than 4,000 leaders in attendance to think and act differently in order to overcome forces that threaten the core of academic medicine. Noting that demographic, economic, political, and market forces are reshaping academic medicine and converging to challenge and potentially erode core missions of education, research, and clinical care
that unify our institutions. Last year, Lily retired after a decade as Vice President for Health Affairs for the University of Colorado and Anschutz Medical Campus, which includes the university schools of medicine, dental medicine, pharmacy, public health, along with the College of Nursing, Graduate School, and the University of Colorado Hospital and Children's Hospital, Colorado. Prior to her health campus leadership role, Lily spent 2 decades as both Senior Associate Dean for Finance and Administration at the School of Medicine and as Executive Director of University of Colorado Medicine, the not-for-profit faculty practice organization. A much sought-after thought leader and administrator, Lily currently serves on the Board of Directors of the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City, the Fitzsimmons Redevelopment Authority, and the Global Down Syndrome Foundation, and the Rose Community Foundation as well. She also is a member of the corporate board of directors of OrthoFix Medical Incorporated. As an expert in the field of healthcare administration, Lily has also served as chair of the board of the University of Colorado Hospital and as a member of the UC Health System and Children's Hospital Colorado Board of Directors. Additionally, she served on the advisory board for clinical research of the National Institutes of Health and chaired the Board of Association of Academic Health Centers. Lily has been the recipient of numerous well-deserved and prestigious recognitions, including the University of Colorado Board of Regents University Medal for her transformational contributions to that institution. She also is a past recipient of the Denver Business Journal's Outstanding Woman in Business Award and has been recognized as one of the 25 most influential women in Colorado, as well as one of the 50 most powerful women in Denver. In 2019, the publication Women Inc. named Lily as one of the nation's most influential corporate board of directors. Lily is a frequent national speaker regarding medical school economics, healthcare policy and economics, clinical practice management, and leadership issues in academic medicine. I'm very grateful that Lily Marks has chosen to share her insights, wisdom, and passion for academic medicine as today's commencement keynote speaker.
President Raymond, deans, faculty, and graduates, I am honored and humbled to provide a few remarks on this very important day, which marks both an end and a beginning of important chapters in your life. Graduation ceremonies allow you to celebrate your hard work and accomplishments, to savor the empowerment of this moment, and to consider the possibilities that lie ahead. But although these rites of passage are largely about looking forward, they are also important opportunities to recognize and thank those people in your life who have supported your journey. On this occasion, my father's words still echo in my mind. "Lily," he said, "I carry a lunch pail so that one day you may carry a briefcase." Your graduation today honors the sacrifices and contributions of people who have likewise supported your journey. You stand taller today because they allowed you to stand on their shoulders. With their support, you've achieved one of the few gifts in life that can never be taken away from you, your education. I spent considerable time thinking about what I could possibly say in a few short minutes today that would be memorable, relevant, and impactful enough that you would even remember it by dinner time. And I concluded that I probably couldn't accomplish that task on my own. So I did what many speakers before me have done. I borrowed the voices of others to help. What you just heard was an audio clip of people in cities across America and around the world raising their voices in a symphony of respect and appreciation for healthcare workers who have become the frontline warriors in the battle against the COVID-19 pandemic. You started your studies at the Medical College of Wisconsin in a pre-COVID world, at a time when our society was expressing a growing distrust of government, increasing cynicism about almost every profession, and an eroding belief in science and data. The pandemic has rightfully reestablished respect for health professionals and researchers. While the rest of society retreated into a socially distanced world, These courageous healers ran into the fray, risking their own well-being to save others, all the while using their expertise and ingenuity to devise new treatments, drug therapies, and vaccines. As you now join the ranks of these clinicians, researchers, and innovators, consider what will be required to maintain the mantle of trust conferred upon you today. I suggest that in part, it will require you to be active, honest, politically agnostic brokers of information, education, and clinical services, steadfast in your adherence to the latest scientific knowledge and data. And it requires that you must not only do things right, you must also do the right thing, which is often far more difficult. The philosopher Soren Kierkegaard wrote, "Life can only be understood backwards, but it must be lived forwards." As I look backward on my career and experience, I'd like to impart just a small bit of what I've come to understand, illustrated by a few anecdotes, with the hope that it might be helpful as you move forward in your careers. First, honesty, integrity, and trust are not just platitudes. They are essential elements of success. Trust is the foundation and the enabler for much of what you wish to accomplish in both your personal and professional lives. Once broken, trust is difficult, if not impossible, to repair. I also learned and want to emphasize the importance of intellectual curiosity. Early in my career, I was present for a conversation I've never forgotten between the medical school dean, the chair of medicine, and the residency program director as they considered whether to terminate a resident in the middle of his training. They all agreed he was, by far, one of the smartest residents they had ever seen, but on several occasions demonstrated that he was a danger to his patients because he repeatedly refused to accept that he didn't know what he didn't know. The degrees you earn today reflect the huge reservoir of knowledge you have acquired to date, but your work is only beginning. To do right by those who entrust you with their care, you must become a lifelong learner, accepting what you don't know and working diligently to fill in the gaps and to stay current with the advances. You wouldn't be here if you weren't accomplished and intelligent. But are you curious? That's more than book smarts. In my experience, intellectual curiosity is an essential ingredient of success. It is the persistent desire to know more about more, even if it is tangential to your work. I encourage you to broaden both your reading list and your experiential learning beyond the boundaries of your professional specialty. Doing so will broaden your knowledge and perspectives and provide a rich and important context for the work that you do. It will propel your career and also enrich your life. Perhaps one of the most important things I've learned is that one's life and career journey is rife with paradoxes, with no absolute answer to an equation that has two valid but often conflicting variables or choices. Here are four I urge you to consider now and as you navigate what lies ahead. The first paradox relates to humility and audacity. We must all have the humility and self-awareness to recognize the limits of our knowledge and our temporal impact on the world. But we must also have the audacity to want to make the world better and to believe we can and must make it better. A few years ago, I was faced with a rare clinical diagnosis that presented substantial risks and required unique and exquisite skill to treat. Because of my leadership position at a major academic medical center, it was difficult not to seek treatment within our system from our own highly esteemed faculty. Instead, I journeyed 1,000 miles for a procedure by someone considered the nation's leading expert. During the pre-op appointment, the physician acknowledged the political sensitivity of my decision. But then he assured me I had made the right choice, because after all, why would I want to take my Mercedes to the corner gas station mechanic? That statement did more than offend me. It actually undermined my confidence, but not in the clinician's technical skill. The alarm bells that went off in my head regarded the inherent risk of entrusting my care to someone whose raging ego might cloud his clinical judgment at a critical moment. As clinicians and scientists, you have the ability to change lives and to save lives. It takes a good bit of audacity to exercise that much impact and power over another human's life and well-being. But it also requires the humility to acknowledge that your interventions will inevitably create varying degrees of risk for your patients, and there will be things you just can't fix. More often than not, doing the right thing will require you to navigate a razor-thin line balancing the counterweights of audacity and humility. The second paradox is the tension between principle and principle. By definition, principle, spelled PLE, represents a fundamental belief or value of an individual, of an organization, or society. Principle, spelled PAL, is the financial definition of the word. Throughout your career, you will encounter circumstances that create significant tension and conflict between the two. Your personal financial demands and lifestyle expectations, combined with the expectations of your workplace, can create pressure to generate more revenue, to increase patient volumes, to publish more papers, or win more grants. While these are all valid goals, they sometimes converge to challenge your fidelity to the core principles of integrity, honesty, patient safety. Successfully navigating this paradox is central to upholding the solemn oaths of professional conduct you will take during today's commencement ceremony. I urge you to consider how much daylight, if any, is acceptable between principle and principle. Third, the U.S. healthcare system is itself a paradox of exceptional achievement and shameful disparities. Scientific breakthroughs coexist with a sparse public health infrastructure and a health equity crisis that for many fails to meet even basic human needs. America has proven we can develop multiple vaccines in record time to battle a world-altering illness. Yet our country's life expectancy and health status lags much of the developed world due to a lack of prevention and access to care. This past year, as our healthcare system's expertise and nobility soared, its flaws were laid bare and magnified. COVID may be in retreat, but now we must face the long-festering virus we haven't failed to diagnose, but we have yet to treat. Fighting the public health inequity pandemic will require more than a timely vaccine, adequate bed capacity, and PPE. If we are to sustain the mantle of trust we've earned in the past year, we must all work earnestly to address the issue of health equity and the social determinants of health. Finally, I ask you to consider the paradox of technology and artificial intelligence versus human and emotional intelligence. I suspect many of you have at some point in your life imagined yourself proudly entering a patient room in your white coat with a stethoscope around your neck. Over a century ago, the stethoscope became a major diagnostic advance in medicine. Since then, medical research, enhanced by waves of new technology and bioinformatics capability, have produced stunning scientific advances, pharmaceutical breakthroughs, and major improvements in clinical care. Today, we are on the threshold of another significant advance, the new era of artificial intelligence. Yet as transformational as these advances will be for how and where care is delivered and by whom, they augment but cannot replace human intelligence and human interaction. Keystrokes cannot replace eye contact. Technology is no substitute for empathy and humanism. Robots cannot address the fears and anxieties of patients who turn to us in the most vulnerable moments of their lives. Only you can fill those voids. You cannot just use your stethoscope as a tool to listen to your patients' hearts. Your most important tool is to listen with your heart. Only then can you understand the full dimension of your patient's symptoms, diseases, and wishes. That will allow you to deliver customized, patient-centered care and will enable you to form that sacred partnership with your patients. It is that human partnership that defines the healthcare heroes of today and the future. Thank you for the opportunity to share these humble observations on this special day. My career has many, many more yesterdays than tomorrows. But you, class of 2021, you are our tomorrow, with the power and responsibility to artfully navigate through these many paradoxes and to help shape what healthcare in America looks like in the years ahead. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lily, for the wonderful remarks to the graduating students. Hello and congratulations to the class of 2021. It's so nice to be with you on this very special day. I'm Matt Goldblatt, president of the MCW and Marquette Medical Alumni Association. I graduated from MCW in 1997 and completed my residency in 2004. I've been on faculty here since 2009. On behalf of the MCW and Marquette Medical Alumni Association, I welcome you to our proud and accomplished community. You have received your education and training at an institution that not only teaches you the latest methods, treatments, and standards of care, but develops them. Reflections of the past year highlight the importance of physicians, scientists, pharmacists, and healthcare leaders, illustrating the enormity of our pledge to dedicate ourselves to the service of humanity. The Alumni Association is an important resource that builds a lifetime connection to the Medical College of Wisconsin and each other. Please be sure to stay connected and maintain a strong relationship with each other and with MCW. Students will always need to connect with alumni like you. I wish you all the best in what I'm sure will be exciting and fulfilling careers as both healthcare providers and leaders. Thank you. Each year, we share graduation day with a special group of our alumni. The School of Medicine graduates from 50 years ago. At this time, Luis Peñewa, a member of our School of Medicine class of 2021, will present a citation to the members of the class of 1971.
We, the members of the medical school class of the year 2021, are pleased to honor the graduates from the medical school class of 1971. It is at best a difficult task to try to contemplate the scope and magnitude of medical knowledge that has accrued in the past 50 years. Those of us graduating today can only imagine the dramatic changes which have transformed the practice of medicine. Those who truly can appreciate the advance of medicine are physicians who entered the profession decades ago. They have a special vantage point from which to observe what has transpired. I would like to direct your attention to the screen as we display the names of the 50-year alumni, the members of the class of 1971. We are sorry that the COVID-19 pandemic has prevented us from greeting you in person today, but we would like to honor you and thank you for helping build the legacy of our great institution. I will now turn the ceremony back over to Dr. Kirshner.
Thank you, Luis. At the conclusion of a traditional academic year, the School of Medicine Administration would host a senior dinner during which we would recognize the many accomplishments of the graduating class by the bestowing of awards. Unfortunately, the pandemic has prevented us from holding the senior dinner this year. So we will be recognizing our awardees as they cross the stage, or if they are not in person at today's ceremony, we will acknowledge their awards as their photos are displayed on the screen. However, there are 3 awards for which I do wish to provide special recognition now. The Michael J. Dunn, MD, Class of 1962 Achievement Award was established by the members of the Class of 1962 to honor their classmate, Dr. Michael J. Dunn, who served as Dean of the Medical College of Wisconsin from 1995 through 2008. This award recognizes the senior student graduating with the most distinguished academic record. The 2021 recipient of the Michael J. Dunn, MD, Class of 1962 Achievement Award is Haley Hayes. Congratulations, Haley. Next, it is my great honor to present the Patrick E. Bolger Memorial Award in Ethical Practice of Medicine, which was established in memory of the father of MCW's late President Emeritus, T. Michael Bolger. This award is presented annually to a graduating senior who has demonstrated excellence in the field of ethics and medicine. The recipient is selected by vote of the graduating class. The 2021 recipient of the Patrick E. Bolger Memorial Award in Ethical Practice of Medicine is David Holzer. Congratulations, David. Every year, MCW bestows the Millman Award upon one senior medical student who, through thoughtful care of patients and enthusiastic acquisition of skills and knowledge, best exemplifies the characteristics of the ideal physician. These qualities prevailed throughout the short career of William H. Millman, MD, a 1943 graduate of Marquette University School of Medicine, who died in World War II. The recipient of the award is selected by the members of the graduating class and is considered to be the outstanding candidate for the degree of the Doctor of Medicine. On behalf of the Medical College of Wisconsin's Class of 2021, I am pleased to announce that the recipient of the Millman Award is Joseph O'Grady. Please turn your attention to the screen for brief remarks from Joseph.
Good afternoon, and congratulations to all those graduating today. Whether you are alongside your classmates on campus or watching with your family and loved ones via live stream, I'd like to congratulate you all on such an incredible achievement. Together, as a class, we have shared many joys over the last 4 years. This started with our white coat ceremony, continued as we created new knowledge and celebrated milestones, while making significant differences in the lives of our patients. Our class's resiliency has been exemplified in many ways as well. We navigated a virtual residency interview season, as well as clinical rotations and exams during a global pandemic. We also suffered tragedy, losing Amy and Armand, as we continued to honor their legacy. Yet we stuck together. We lifted each other up, and we persevered. I'd like to thank our instructors for their passionate teaching. Thank you to our faculty and support staff for being there when we needed it the most. And thank you to my fellow classmates. I am so grateful for the support of my peers and for the many friendships made along the way. Even though we might not all be physically together at this very moment, we will always have the many memories shared over the last 4 years and should be proud of what today means. Wishing each and every one of you the best as we begin our next chapter of our medical careers as physicians. Be well, and congratulations, Class of 2021.
Before the recital of MCW's medical school oath and introduction of our graduates, I would like to ask for a moment of silence to commemorate the untimely passing of two students from the class of 2021, Amy Lee and Arman Halim. They remain in the hearts and minds of their classmates, teachers, staff, and faculty, and their presence has been deeply missed. Let us take a moment now to remember them. Thank you. I will now turn the ceremony over to Dr. Kirshner.
Graduates, your voices and actions will help define the next generation of medicine. MCW has provided you with a formidable educational foundation that will accompany you wherever your careers may lead. You are poised to enter a complex, evolving, and exciting healthcare environment, one which will require collaboration, collegiality, and innovation. I encourage you to remember the lessons of teamwork you learned here at MCW, as they will serve you well in forging new relationships and achieving common goals. I believe that the true happiness is found only in the service of others, whether of family, friends, or even of strangers. I'm confident that you all are well prepared for this service and ask you to use it well for the betterment of mankind. Graduates, it is important to remember that your graduation today is a reflection of all of your achievements over the past 4 years, not just about how you were able to rise above the challenges posed by the pandemic. Undoubtedly, this has made you stronger, but the life lessons you have learned since first setting foot on our beautiful Milwaukee campus are broad and deep, and it is my hope that you will carry them with you for decades to come. At this time, I ask for those students who are present and those viewing virtually to please stand and repeat MCW's medical school oath after me. As a member of the medical profession, I pledge to dedicate myself to the service of humanity through the art and science of medicine. The health and well-being of my patients will be my first consideration. I will respect the autonomy and dignity of my patients. I will value the individuality of my patients and care for all of them to the best of my ability. I will safeguard the confidentiality of my patients. I will practice my profession with conscience and integrity and in accordance with medical standards. I will share my knowledge for the benefit of the community and the improvement of healthcare. I will give to my teachers, colleagues, and students the respect and gratitude that is their due. I will attend to my own health, well-being, and abilities so that I'm able to provide the best care for my patients. I will engage in honest self-reflection upon my character, acknowledging both my strengths and limitations. I will not use my medical knowledge to violate human rights or civil liberties, even under threat. I make these promises solemnly, freely, and upon my honor. Please remain standing for the conferral of your degree. President Raymond, please join me at your podium in the Bolger Auditorium as I present these candidates to you for the degree of Doctor of Medicine.
To Dr. Kirshner, candidates for the degree of Doctor of Medicine, by the authority vested in me, I confer upon you the degree of Doctor of Medicine and pronounce you Medical College of Wisconsin's newest graduates. Graduates, you may now be seated. I now would like to invite Dr. Cassie Ferguson, Associate Professor of Pediatrics and Emergency Medicine, to the podium to introduce our first group of graduates.
Good afternoon, everybody. It is my honor to be here. At this time, we will begin to call our graduates forward. We will start with the graduates who are with us in person in alphabetical order. Throughout the calling forward of students, we will also be recognizing our honorary degree recipients. Following recognizing of the graduates that are in person and our honorary degree recipients, we will recognize our students joining us virtually today. Will Dr. Thapa please join Dr. Raymond and I in the front of the auditorium to hood the graduates as they come forward. Dr. Natalie Abendoza. Dr. Abendoza is a member of the Honors and Community Engagement Program and the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honors Society. Dr. Mitchell Alphin. Dr. Ellen Arndt. Dr. Arndt is a member of Honors and Research Program. Dr. Bernice Badu. Dr. Emily Barrow. Dr. Barrow is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society and the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honors Society. Dr. Kyle Beavers. Dr. Beavers is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society, the Honors and Research Program, and the recipient of the Stabenow Award. Dr. Haley Bodette. Dr. Bodette is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honors Society and the recipient of the Founders Award of the Wisconsin Academy of Family Physicians. Dr. Elizabeth Brandis. Dr. Brandis is the recipient of the Ralph G. Burnett Memorial Award. Dr. Mario Castellanos. Dr. Castellanos is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society, the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honors Society, and recipient of the Walter Zeit Fellowship Leadership Award. Dr. Alex Chartier. Dr. Rachel Conger. Dr. Allison Cotter. Dr. Ashley Krieger. Dr. Krieger is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society and recipient of the Lowell A. Seether Memorial Award in Anatomy. Dr. Amy Crum. Dr. Crum is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honor Society and a member of the Honors in Research Program. Dr. Shilpa Syriac. Dr. Robert Diaz. Dr. Justin Dorn. Dr. Kunle Fawole. Dr. Fawole is a member of the Honors in Research Program. Dr. Julia Freebalt. Dr. Freebalt is a member of the Honors in Research Program. Dr. Mogan Frankel. Dr. Frankel is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society and the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honors Society. Dr. Anjali Goswami. Dr. John Grady. Dr. Grady is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. Madison Guevara. Dr. Brant Gunderson. Dr. Benjamin Hamill. Dr. Hamill is a member of the Honors in Research Program. Dr. Haley Hayes. Dr. Hayes is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society and recipient of the Michael J. Dunn Class of 1962 Achievement Award. She is receiving a dual degree today in Masters of Science and Doctor of Medicine. Her Master of Science degree was received this morning at the Graduate School of Biomedical Sciences commencement ceremony. Dr. Cameron Hayes. Dr. Christian Hernandez. Dr. Hernandez is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism in Medicine Society, Honors in Community Engagement Program, recipient of the Friends of MCW Service Award and the Houghton Award. Dr. Connor Hillert. Dr. Hillert is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. David Holzer. Dr. Holzer is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism in Medicine Society, and recipient of the Patrick E. Bolger Memorial Award in the ethical practice of medicine. Dr. Emily Horecki Lopez. Dr. Horecki Lopez is the recipient of the Joseph A. Bardos Endowed Student Award. Dr. Jonathan Horn. Dr. Horn is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honors Society and a member of the Honors in Research Program. Dr. Allison Huckenpaller. Dr. Chijoke Ikanye. Dr. Ikanye is a member of the Honors in Research Program. Before Dr. Marty Muntz, Professor and Vice Chair of Medicine, introduces our next group of graduates, I would like to direct your attention to a video introducing our first group of honorary degree recipients to you.
I am honored to be sponsoring Michelle Ford to receive an honorary Doctorate of Humanities degree from MCW. I believe Michelle has earned this prestigious honor because of her dedication to community through leadership roles with the Alliance for Children and Families, United Neighborhood Centers of Milwaukee, and her board leadership in particular with America's Black Holocaust Museum, to name a few. Throughout Michelle's career, she has been a tireless advocate and laser focused on the issue of population health and its importance to making Milwaukee and our region and community a better place for all. Congratulations, Michelle.
Greetings, MCW faculty, students, and friends. I'd first like to thank the Medical College of Wisconsin for this tremendous honor. I am proud to be among the ranks of so many other distinguished leaders receiving this recognition. I present myself to you humbly before you as standing on the shoulders of my mother, Harriet Ford, a single mother of four who paved the way for me as a single mother of four to be the first generation college graduate and to go on to attain a master's degree in our family. She has inspired me through hard work while serving all mankind with a giving heart. I look forward to continuing Mom's legacy through passing of these same values on to my children and my grandchildren, and also by continuing to serve as a mentor for future generations of students who will champion our efforts in this country to achieve a more healthy and equitable society. I truly believe now is the time to transform healthcare through systems change to achieve equity. Graduates, it's your time. Make it count.
I am honored to be sponsoring Dr. Eve Hall to receive the Honorary Doctorate of Humanities degree from the Medical College of Wisconsin. I believe Dr. Hall has earned this prestigious award because of her dedication to community, particularly through her leadership of the Milwaukee Urban League, the African American Chamber of Commerce, and her leadership roles within the state of Wisconsin. Throughout Dr. Hall's career, she has brought people together from all backgrounds and experiences with the goal of making Milwaukee, the region, and the state better by focusing on issues of health, economics, employment, and race. Congratulations, Dr. Hall.
Thank you, Medical College of Wisconsin, and especially to you, Dr. John Raymond, for considering me for this honorary doctorate. You know how surprised I was and how humbled I was to receive that call from you. The Medical College of Wisconsin is doing phenomenal things in regards to COVID-19. So to receive this type of an honor is really special to me, given the disproportionate number of African Americans and other people of color that have been affected by this pandemic. So what does this mean for me? It encourages me, it inspires me to do even more in the arena that I now hold. And what I would encourage the Medical College of Wisconsin graduates to do is to really stand for health equity and to help ensure that as many people as possible are healthy. We are an interdependent society, and the more of us that are healthy, the better we are as a whole. Thank you again.
My name is John Moyer, Professor and Director of the Institute for Health and Equity at MCW. I'm delighted to sponsor Mr. George Hinton to receive the Honorary Doctorate of Humanities. I believe Mr. Hinton earned this prestigious honor because of his dedication to health, economic, and social development of people in Milwaukee, especially those experiencing the challenges of poverty. Throughout his career as director with Children's Wisconsin, president of Aurora Sinai Medical Center, and CEO of the Social Development Commission in Milwaukee, George has led people, built relationships and teams, acted strategically, and courageously advocated for vulnerable people. We honor his work to strengthen families, to support the dreams of youth, and to support economic vitality in Milwaukee.
I want to thank Dr. John Moyer and Dr. John Raymond and the Medical College of Wisconsin for this opportunity to join the ranks of these distinguished honorary degree recipients. I hope in the future our graduates will continue to enhance the health of our community and become champions and advocates for those most vulnerable. On a personal note, I want to thank and recognize my grandmother, my mother, my children, and my extended circle of family and friends. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Art Dursey, Professor and Director of the Center for Bioethics and Medical Humanities at the Medical College of Wisconsin. I'm sponsoring Richard N. Katschke to receive the Honorary Doctorate of Humane Letters. Dick Katschke has earned this prestigious honor because of his long and strong dedication to MCW. He led MCW's Public Affairs Department for 30 years, telling the compelling stories of our work to our community, our state, and the nation. He finished as the longest serving medical school communications leader in the United States. Since his appointment in 2016 as MCW's chief historian, he has worked on telling MCW's longer story over its century and a quarter of existence in his comprehensive book, Knowledge Changing Life, A History of the Medical College of Wisconsin, 1893 to 2019. Dick Katschke is MCW's storyteller extraordinaire.
I'm extremely grateful to MCW for bestowing me with this honor. This is the 36th commencement ceremony that I've witnessed at MCW, and I always wonder what becomes of the graduates. As MCW's chief historian, I've seen these MCW graduates go on to become accomplished physicians and scientists, leaders in academic medicine, including here at MCW, and even dean of MCW School of Medicine. I know that if in the future I'm a patient and our paths should cross, I will be in good hands.
Good afternoon. My name is Dr. Cheryl Marana. As an MCW professor and a senior vice president, it is my honor to sponsor Dr. Paula Lucy as a recipient of the Doctor of Medical Science honorary degree. Dr. Lucy is the epitome of a servant leader, and she is an inspiration to us all. She is an exemplar of the profession of nursing and instills those values in future nurses. She has an unwavering commitment to improving health in our communities and to communities and academics working in genuine partnership toward that goal. As a leader once said, leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence and making sure that the impact lasts well beyond your absence. Paula, you are just such a leader. I know you will continue to inspire us toward healthier communities.
I want to thank the Board of Trustees and President Raymond for this outstanding award, and it's going to be the highlight of my career, and I really appreciate this honor. I also want to thank Dr. Cheryl Marana, who's been my mentor, my partner, and my friend. We've done a lot of these accomplishments together, and I'm very appreciative of her activities and her contribution to my success. I'm dedicating this award to my father, Thomas Lucy. My father was the first person in his family to go to college. Since then, all of his children and all of his grandchildren have gone to college, most with multiple degrees. And when he decided to go to college, it wasn't because of the people that were supposed to be encouraging him to go to college. It wasn't because of school counselors or his parents. It was because of random people that he trusted and that had influence on him. People like physicians. And you, as physicians of the future, should think about how you can do that. If you view your patients as holistic as nurses do, and as I know my good friend Dr. Raymond will say, nurses rock, nurses view patients holistically. Remember that your patients have a life outside of your clinic room, outside of the hospital, and think about how you might influence them to improve their lives in a positive way. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Dr. Ferguson, and congratulations to our first round of honorary degree recipients. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage Dr. Malika Syker to center stage to hood the graduates, and Dr. Kirshner to the table for as well. Will the first row of candidates in the Alumni Center please rise? Dr. Mac Jablonski. Dr. Hannah Jessen. Dr. Elizabeth Jillick. Dr. Hannah Johnshoy. Dr. Juan Pablo Jose Ramos. Dr. Jose Ramos is a member of the U.S. Navy. Dr. Scott Jossert. Dr. Jossert is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. Bradley Julga. Dr. Julga is a member of the Honors and Community Engagement Program. Dr. Derek Kent. Dr. Andrew Kleist. Dr. Kleist is the recipient of the Quick Award in Biochemistry. Dr. Andrew Clavin. Dr. Clavin is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society and the recipient of the Walter P. Blount Award in Orthopedic Surgery. Dr. Claire Canals. Dr. Canals is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. Matt Kahns. Dr. Kahns is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. Jessica Crocker. Dr. Crocker is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. Annabelle Kuhn. Dr. Megan LaCroix. Dr. David Lambert. Dr. Lambert is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. Jacob Lamberton. Dr. Serena Larson. Dr. Samantha Lahan. Dr. Taylor Leffler. Dr. Leffler is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Rory Liu. Dr. Catherine Lucas. Dr. Abigail Mala. Dr. Eli Martinez. Dr. Martinez is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Travis Martinez. Dr. Megan Morina. Dr. Morina is a member of the Honors and Research Program. Dr. Brian Miles. Dr. Javier Mora. Dr. Mora is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honor Society and recipient of the Maurice Greenberg Memorial Award. Dr. Natasha Musura. Dr. Catherine Nettesheim. Dr. Nettesheim is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. Nicholas Nordine. Dr. Jana Ochoa. Dr. Alejandro Ochoa Ramirez. Dr. Ochoa Ramirez is a member of the Honors and Research Program. Dr. Joseph Patrick O'Grady. Dr. O'Grady is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honor Society and recipient of the Millman Award. Dr. Danielle Olson. Dr. Robert Olson. Congratulations, graduates. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Raymond back to the podium to introduce our final two honorary degree recipients.
Thank you, Dr. Muntz. It is my honor to act as a sponsor for two honorary degree recipients, Mr. Corey Nettles and Mr. Tim Sheehy. Mr. Corey L. Nettles was nominated for the Honorary Doctor of Humanities degree to recognize his unwavering dedication and commitment to the Medical College of Wisconsin, the city of Milwaukee, and the state of Wisconsin. Corey's been an invaluable member of the MCW Board of Trustees for the last 15 years, including serving as its chair from 2018 through 2020. As the managing director of Milwaukee-based private equity firm Generation Growth Capital Incorporated, he champions and bolsters small businesses. Corey also is a former secretary of the Wisconsin Department of Commerce and a former partner with the Milwaukee-based law firm Quarles and Brady, LLP. Corey mentored many young people and has worked to diversify the workplace through his multiple leadership roles. He's worked to raise funds for many organizations focused on improved education and work opportunities for economically disadvantaged youth, and serves on many diversified boards of directors across the region and the state.
I want to thank the Medical College of Wisconsin for bestowing this great honor upon me. I'm deeply humbled and honored to be joining a very esteemed group of prior recipients. Given the events of the last year or so with the COVID pandemic and its impact on our community, I've become so much aware of the important and vital role that the Medical College of Wisconsin plays in our community in terms of our overall public health. I also am mindful of the important role that our graduates, now doctors, play in assuring the health and safety of our community. I'm extremely excited about the difference that I know you current graduates will play in making our community healthy and safe. Congratulations on your graduation, and thanks again to the Medical College of Wisconsin for bestowing this honor upon me.
Congratulations and thanks, Corey. Mr. Timothy R. Sheehy was nominated for the Honorary Doctor of Humanities degree to recognize his exemplary leadership as president of the Metropolitan Milwaukee Association of Commerce in helping to improve Metro Milwaukee as a place to invest capital, grow business, create jobs, and ensure the health of our communities. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Tim's been an invaluable partner to the Medical College of Wisconsin as we've continued to provide trusted, science-based information and candid conversations on the intersection of health and the economy in Southeast Wisconsin, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. This partnership has helped business leaders and influencers, including elected officials throughout the state, to make informed and time-sensitive decisions about COVID-19 trends, as well as economic trends. It's also provided these individuals with an open channel for dialogue and questions on a wide range of COVID and business-related topics.
Well, I'm grateful and humbled to join those who have received this honorary degree from such a distinguished organization as the Medical College of Wisconsin. You know, if ever there was a year to highlight the need for the science of medicine and the value of the healthcare profession, 2020 was it. So my message to you as graduates, go forth to a world that needs you now more than ever. Thank you.
Congratulations and thank you so much, Tim. And congratulations to all of our honorary degree recipients. To each of today's honorary degree recipients, all 8 of you, by virtue of the authority vested in me, upon recommendation of the Commencement Committee, and by action of the Medical College of Wisconsin Board of Trustees, I confer upon you doctoral degrees from the Medical College of Wisconsin, honoris causa. Congratulations. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Carol Pingsau to introduce you to the remaining in-person Doctor of Medicine candidates.
Thank you, Dr. Raymond. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Jane Mackey to the center floor to perform the hooding of the graduates, and Dr. Jose Franco to the diploma table. Dr. Megan Orr. Dr. Orr is a member of Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. Kayla O'Sullivan. Dr. O'Sullivan is a member of the Honors in Research program. Dr. Mario Pacheco. Dr. Luis Peniagua. Dr. Peniagua is a member of the Honors in Research program. Dr. Madeline Perlowitz. Dr. Perlowitz is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society and the Honors in Research program. Dr. Nicholas Pellinger. Dr. Samuel Paulimus. Dr. Caitlin Pook. Dr. Claudia Ramsey. Dr. Ramsey is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society, recipient of the Brooker Award in Pharmacology, and the Hiram Benjamin Award in Anatomy. Dr. Brianna Rodriguez. Dr. James Saxon. Dr. Saxon is a member of the U.S. Air Force. Dr. Jacqueline Schaefer. Dr. Max Schmidler. Dr. Jimmy Schnook. Dr. Schnook is a member of the Honors in Research Program and the recipient of the Quick Award in Biochemistry. Dr. Ronald Schucke. Dr. Sophie Schultz. Dr. Jacob Schreiner. Dr. Niall Scoggins. Dr. Scoggins is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honor Society, recipient of the Friends of MCW Service Award and the Louis F. Germain Founding Dean Award. Dr. Scott Self. Dr. Self is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society and the Honors in Research Program. Dr. Zakaria Sharif Sidi. Dr. Sharif Sidi is a member of the Honors in Research Program. Dr. Jason Siebert. Dr. Matthew Simpson. Dr. Simpson is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society and the Honors in Research Program. Dr. James Smith. Dr. Smith is a member of the U.S. Navy and the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Alina Sosa. Dr. Sosa is a member of the Honors in Community Engagement Program. Dr. Daniel Sprague. Dr. Matt Stagel. Dr. Kane Stark. Dr. Cameron Stewart. Dr. Stewart is the recipient of the Dyke Award in Neurology. Dr. Sarah Suh. Dr. Suh is a member of the Honors in Research Program. Dr. Rachel Tillman. Dr. Catherine Wagstaff. Dr. Wagstaff is a member of the Alpha Omega Alpha Honors in Medicine Society. Dr. Carolyn Wong. Dr. Wong is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honor Society. Dr. Jada Watkins. Dr. Jayla Watkins. Dr. Watkins is a member of the Arnold P. Gold Foundation Gold Humanism Honor Society and the recipient of the Dr. and Mrs. Jack Klieger Endowed Award in Obstetrics and Gynecology. Dr. Alexis Williams. Dr. Williams is the recipient of the J.C. Peterson Pediatrics Award. Dr. Jerry Schau. Congratulations. I would now like to introduce you to the graduates who are with us virtually today. The candidates for the degree Doctor of Medicine: Dr. Catherine Allen, Dr. Allison Apfel, Dr. Miles Babb, Dr. Marie Stephanie Bagisi, Dr. Avery Barron, Dr. Winston Bennett, Dr. Garrett Berger, Dr. Sam Bechta, Dr. Madeline Bierley, Dr. Daniel Bodner, Dr. John Brennan, Dr. Louisa Burgos, Dr. Zizi Chang, Dr. Sawyer Cimaroli Wyman, Dr. Nolan Collier, Dr. Sarah Conley, Dr. Christopher Kuhn, Dr. Megan Corey, Dr. Lauren Kerwick, Dr. Tyler Dalton, Dr. Eric Dara, Dr. Olivia Davies, Dr. Ryan DeAngelis, Dr. John Doan, Dr. Jared Dozema, Dr. Austin Daup, Dr. Krishna Doshi, Dr. Andrew Ernst, Dr. Emily Falch, Dr. David Feller, Dr. Samantha Ferrante, Dr. Kavanya Foystil, Dr. Omid Gassami, Dr. Monique Graff, Dr. Austin Greenwood, Dr. Michael Guo, Dr. Daniel Hanna, Dr. Dustin Haydock, Dr. Hannah Holland, Dr. Ethan Homidi, Dr. Abdallah Ishmael, Dr. Joshua Jackson, Dr. Shazad Jadangir, Dr. Kristen Kaiser, Dr. Jonathan Katz, Dr. Christopher Kennedy, Dr. Jessica Kim, Dr. Nathaniel Claysmith, Dr. Matthew Kosasi, Dr. Callie Krentz, Dr. Nicholas Krieger, Dr. Nava Lilazari, Dr. Kelsey Lamb, Dr. Jessa Landis, Dr. Thomas Langer III, Dr. Matthew LaPrade, Dr. Samantha LaPrade, Dr. John LeClaire, Dr. Allison Linehan, Dr. Jesse Ma, Dr. Catherine McKay, Dr. Madeline Mandich, Dr. Alec McCann, Dr. Olivia McCarty, Dr. Siri McCord, Dr. Joshua McCullough, Dr. Nasreen Mobayed, Dr. Manar Mohammed, Dr. Allison Neitzel, Dr. Kelvin Nguyen Ho, Dr. Michael Ulp, Dr. Geraldine Olson, Dr. Sarah Park, Dr. Arjun Patel, Dr. Mara Phillips, Dr. Zachary Priebe, Dr. Kavya Puchalapalli, Dr. Madeline Pyle, Dr. Thomas Wright, Dr. Kennedy Ringelberg, Dr. Antonio Roque, Dr. Santiago Roland, Dr. Sumaya Salman, Dr. Jenny Sankavi, Dr. Danielle Savino, Dr. Arvind Srinivasan, Dr. Benjamin Stamford, Dr. Julia Takeri, Dr. Alyssa Tiedemann, Dr. David Tricol, Dr. Braxton Turner, Dr. Travis Vandewater, Dr. Marie Ashley Villard Roble, Dr. Elias Volk, Dr. Brandon Virginik, Dr. Lynn Wong, Dr. Matthew Weber, Dr. Ashley Wong, Dr. James Wu, Dr. Evan Yang, Dr. Lillian Zahn. Congratulations to all of our MCW Milwaukee graduates. At this time, I invite Dr. Kirschner back to the podium.
Thank you, Carol. Congratulations to you all. We're extremely proud of your many achievements. You are our very best. MCW and its faculty are pleased to have had a part in your preparation and wish you all the best in this next phase of your journeys. We are grateful for you and for what you will do in the future. We know you will bring much pride to your alma mater. As graduates, you will always be part of the MCW family. Please stay in touch and let us know frequently about all you are doing. At this time, I would like to invite Dr. Raymond back to the podium for final closing remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Kirschner. And to our graduates, I thank you for choosing the Medical College of Wisconsin and for entrusting us with your education and your well-being. On behalf of our faculty, staff, alumni, and Board of Trustees, we welcome you to the profession of medicine, and we eagerly anticipate your future successes, accomplishments, and distinguished contributions to the betterment of humankind. This now concludes our commencement ceremony, and I want to thank all of you who are in the room with us and joining virtually for being here with us today. For those in the rooms, ushers will escort the graduates by row to return their regalia and receive their diplomas. All faculty will be dismissed first. Thank you so much and congratulations.